And well, after about 5 minutes of unboxing and organizing, this is all that we got right here. I'd say after a $30 spend on eBay to get this box set all brand new, pretty much everything that's included here gives me a nice variety of creativity to work with here. Not just by track builder standards, but also on the basis of making Hot Wheels Hilarity episodes. It seems like I got lots of things, lots of ideas that I could probably come up with. In the same way that I've given an overview on other track builder products, well, I'd say the chances of creating something awesome with this are quite high. And for the most part, there are actually a lot of configurations that both the box as well as the instruction manual, or builder's guide as it is called, and basically gives us lots of different examples of what we could make. So what we're going to do is build ourselves a few of those for this episode. So here we are. Configuration number 1 that I plan on doing for this very presentation of this stunt kit. Well, this is basically what they call the long jump, where it goes from the bottom through the loop and out to this ramp here, which is included. And in case you're wondering, yes, it does in fact expand. It's pretty tight though, considering that it's new, but above all that, I'm actually pretty optimistic about how this one will work. So, of course, what we're going to do here is get these cars set up and have at it. Now, as always, what we're going to do here is get this whole group out as fast as we can. So that way, we can determine how well does this setup work for any upcoming episode of the show. Let's start off with high voltage. Well, almost had it. There we go. Aston Martin Valhalla. Well, 2 fails. 1 more, I guess. Nope. That's pretty much that. Winning formula. Ouch. Well, that didn't work and fell on the floor, so let's see. 1 more. Not quite. 1 pass, 2 fails, so looks like this one's going to be a little difficult, especially in the long run. Oh, Dodge Challenger doesn't even get through. That's weird. He does really good otherwise, but I guess not in this exact kind of track formation. Not quite. Now we got locomotoring. Oh, well, not quite. Let's also grab high voltage out of there while we're at it, so there you go. Now, Scion XB. Perfect. GT Hunter. Oh, I could have done better. Ran out of fuel. That's what I call an epic fail. But let's move on to the 2016 Honda Civic Type R. See if we can make a few improvements here and there. I got a feeling the launcher's not going to cooperate too well. And 1 going backward. Not much better there. Master Repo is up next. One upside down that time. Yeah, stuck in the loop. One more time. Flung out of the loop, and that doesn't count as a win. So looks like only a few have managed to make it all the way through past the ramp, and others not so much. Okay. Mock Speeder doesn't do too well here, but just one more time. Not good. Flight 03 is up next. Oh, riding backwards. That's pretty good. Epic fast. All right, that's a good win there. Horseplay. All right, that was pretty good. Got a few more wins coming in. Looks like we're catching up on the numbers. McLaren F1 is up next. Ah, nice and smooth. Pretty much perfect. And totally unexpected, even. Well, Ford Escort RS 1600. Not quite. Twice on the floor. See if we can make it once past the track. Not quite. Buzz bomb, pretty much. Or buzz off, I should probably imply, not buzz off. Oh, could have made it through. But I guess not this time. 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. Well, kind of flobbled around there. Doesn't count as a win. Not quite there, but let's try one more time. Okay, that doesn't work. Jackhammer. Well, that didn't work too well. Runaway Rescue. It's pretty heavy and pretty large in size. I got a feeling this one won't work too well. Just as I suspected. Firestorm. I got a feeling this model probably deserves at least a recast or a remodel. Two fails. And that's pretty much that. See if we can score more wins here with Lucid Air. And let's see one more time. And that pretty much does it. Not quite a good way to go. Next is Diesel Duty. Keep falling on the floor, right? Yeah, it's not a great way to go. Well, tried, but didn't do too well. Last car is the Ferrari 612 Scaglietti. We don't see many Ferrari models anymore. I'm kind of wondering, were they not made for the track? by any chance? Oh! Oh, looks like one actually did a good job here. I'd say so far, with all these numbers in play, some passed, some couldn't really pass too well. So I can probably give this a good judgment here. This is not a great way to go here if you want a lot of cars to pass. It's quite a challenge itself. I mean, you got a small track that has to bend at a 90-degree angle, and then another 270 pretty much. Well, it's almost to that point, just so it can make it to the ramp. It's not necessarily a great way to go, so we're going to try our hand at a different configuration right here in the booklet. And so, I bring to you the famous crisscross variation of this set. It's simply done by using this X-shaped crisscross intersection, complete with this loop, which is attached to its own vantage points. Allows straight track to come through, pass through this, and then basically we got ourselves a white starting block, which I've typically used as a finishing block on most layouts that I've built. This launcher is once again going to be incorporated into this layout. So the real question is, what is it going to do here? What can we expect to see from this exact layout? Well, all the cars lined up again. There's only one way to find out for sure. How many can make it to this? And so, let's get going here. Let's start this one off with Mach Speeder this time. Well, let's try that again. And one more time. Well, that didn't work too well, so let's move on to Locomotorin. Aced it right on the spot. So I guess now we have a better representation of who wins and who doesn't. Diesel Duty is up next. Oh, probably could make it. Let's just see. Well, not so good there. And one more time. Nah, almost made it. Honda Civic Type R. Alright. That was awesome. First try, just like Locomotorin. But now high voltage comes around. Can we see a second win? Yeah, we can. Just like that. We got 3 winners and 2 who didn't do so well. Well, this is winning formula for the record. Did not expect that to happen on the first try, but let's see. Well, not quite. How about backwards? Well, sorry. GT Hunter is up next. Yeah, so it's pretty much that. Scion XB. There we go. So that's 5 total that have made it. Aston Martin Valhalla. Nicely done. Ferrari Scaglietti. That's 1 flop. And that's a win there. 70 Dodge Challenger. Oh, went all the way to the other side, so that's an automatic fail. Flight 03. That's not so good. So now we're going to move on to Firestorm. Nice. So that's another win for you. Unlike the previous configuration, looks like we got a higher chance of success. Jackhammer. Alright, so like I said, looks like this one's even better than the other one. Buzz Off is up next. Oh! Impaled right in the middle. Oh! Yeah? Keeps bumping in within the corners there. So, Lucid Air. Awesome work there. Ford Escort RS 1600. No, that didn't do so well either. And, oof, that's gotta hurt. 96 Impala. That's one fail. Oh, flung all the way to the other end. Not gonna work there, so Runaway Rescue. Oh, wow, I did not expect that to happen. Wow. Quite a surprise if you ask me. Now, we got Horseplay up next. That's another win for you right there. Next up, Epic Fast. Alright, that is a win if you ask me. Mazda Ripu. Epic, right there. McLaren F1 is the finalist. Wow. He did pretty well in the last configuration. Let's see if he can do good at this one. Oh, just barely hung on to the loop. Ah, there you go. So, in total, with this second configuration, 8 haven't passed, while everybody else actually did a great job. Usually on the first try, which kind of a surprise if you ask me, but I sure am quite optimistic here. This exact configuration so far is quite a win. I will go through some of the others, but unlike with the last one where I went through 3 whole configurations, this time I didn't want to overdo it here, so I just went with only 2 of them. But it's just to give you a good basic idea of what this is capable of. The many creations I could probably make with this exact set is pretty big, if you ask me. But I am looking forward to creating future episodes of HWH that will in fact involve this set in action, much like with some of the others I've done so far. And so, here's to more creativity for HWH, and also, here's to more episodes of HWH that are coming soon